Here's Levine. He's got 9. Pass to Muhammad. 1 second left. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Nice shot there.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Knicks out front, leading by 17. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the court for Minnesota, Garnett out there with Towns. Then it's Wiggins. Then there's Muhammad. And it's Levine in at the point.
Major defensive lapse right there. And he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
It's rebounded by New York.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Galloway kicks to Freak. A second chance effort, and it's Lopez laying it in. Lopez has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Knicks. Levine passes to Garnett. He dishes it to Muhammad. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And look at how the hustle game has been going for New York.
Contested.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The clock now can just run out for the Knicks. Grant dishes to Freak. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both. 5 seconds left in the fourth. So no problem for New York as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak.
The biggest factor in this game may have been his shot blocking. He had a great nose for the ball and contested every attempt that was anywhere near him. And such quick reaction times from him. That's what really struck me.
You know what I like, Ernie? He was not afraid to take on the big fellas down low tonight. We saw him drive the lane and get all the way to the bucket more than a few times. He's not scared of these little big guys.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening.
Left to right, right to left, and then left-handed spin move. What's up, guys? On today's episode of NBA 2K TV, we hang out with the youngest star of Blackish, Miles Brown, and Scott O'Gallagher gives you a winning tip. Tune in now. Left to right, right to left, and then left-handed spin move. What's up, guys? On today's episode of NBA 2K TV, we hang out with the youngest star of Blackish, Miles Brown, and Scott Gallagher gives you a winning tip. Tune in now. Left to right, right to left, and then left-handed spin move. What's up, guys? On today's episode of NBA 2K TV.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Early season's greetings, NBA fans. I'm Ernie Johnson. Thanks for joining us. Got Shaquille O'Neal here. Got Kenny the Jet Smith here for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the New York Knicks as they go up against the San Antonio Spurs at AT&T Center. Well, for San Antonio, after 10 games, they put together an outstanding 8-2 record. There have been some really strong performances in there for them in those 10 games. Can we talk about Kawhi Leonard, guys?
Sure.
He's become one of only very few players ever to win a Defensive Player of the Year and a Finals MVP. And he just keeps on getting better, Kenny.
His ability to guard multiple positions. His length can bar the point guards. His strength and size can bar the power forwards. I mean, this guy does it all. He can ball hawk, and he's patient. You know, as the San Antonio Spurs are as a team, very patient and very diligent.
And he's the best perimeter.
Amsterdam say Frisco say Switzerland say Sao Paulo say Joburg say Mexico.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight is Doris Burke. Glad you can join us. We're live in San Antonio, Texas at the AT&T Center. This is the stomping grounds of the Spurs. And, of course, Jose Calderon. Without his presence, they'll have to overcome the hole there.
Kevin, I thought he was really an important player for them, undervalued and not given the credit he deserved. That's not to say the trade was a mistake, but I think they'll miss him more than you might expect.
You know, chemistry-wise, I agree with you, Clark, because he was a glue guy. You know, he's a guy that kind of held things together for them in a few areas, and so not having him around might take some getting used to.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. And New York looking at who they've got. Warner in at the 4 spot. Also Anthony out there. Sanders out there with a Flalo. And it's Galloway in at the point guard. And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. That's good.
He's just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Pass to Freak. Ginobili against the Flalo. Inside, Warner. And the rejection by Leonard. Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs winning their last game against Dallas.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Pass to Galloway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Galloway has got his first basket of the night.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Parker kicks to Ginobili. Duncan dishes to Parker. Nice ball movement by San Antonio.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Follow the pass to Galloway. The feed now to Freak. The shot is off. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Parker with it. He had 13 points in the win against Dallas.
And also defensively, he was really aggressive. I mean, matter of fact, he had 4 steals over the course of that game.
It's Ginobili with the drive.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Taking 2 shots.
He hits both from the stripe. For the New York Knicks, they come in off a good outing against the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And really an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it came in an opponent's building, and there's no question it was their offense that carried them.
I love the way they went and got this game, Greg. I mean, they attacked at every opportunity, never relaxed or sat back, and as a result, they eventually pulled away.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Parker.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Green, he's checked in for Manu Ginobili. Grant, he's checked in for the Knicks. Now here's Afflalo. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis.
But it didn't deter him from attacking defensively. His pressure was terrific. He also got 3 steals in that game.
And Sanders kicks to Anthony. Tries again. Leaps for it. Shot is off. Great D that time from Leonard. Here's Parker. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Now here's Anthony. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Here's Warner, and that one is hammered home.
Flying high